Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be about my modern Azusa Mini Bike. I got this bike, it was almost new. The guy still hadn't painted it yet, but he had assembled it. It looked like he had put a motor on it and rode it around bare frame, just enough to get it dirty and stuff. And so when I picked it up, I picked up some blue paint and roughed up the frame and went ahead and painted it so it wouldn't rust. I had this Briggs & Stratton 3.5 horsepower pressure washer engine. It come off of a Coleman PowerMate pressure washer. It was like new when I got it. The pressure washer came from a estate sale, and I think it had pretty much sat all these years. I've had this bike for about 4 or 5 years now. Yeah, the engine was really fresh, practically new. Runs great, no smoke at all. Anyway, the bike, the seat that comes on these bikes, I don't really care for. They're really stiff and they have a steep angle to them. So I ordered this seat online, and actually goes with the shape of the frame really well, way better than the original seat did, and it's very comfortable. There's a lot of people online that make seats too that you can check out, but if you got one of these Azusa Mini Bikes, I recommend putting a different seat on it, something more comfortable, because it made this bike ride so much better and it's so much more enjoyable when I put the bigger, more cushy seat on there. The stock grips I didn't really care for, so I replaced them with these Hunt Wilds, just like the ones I got on my little Indian. I've got a Chinese kill switch on here. That's the stock brake lever that came with the bike. It's got TriStar aluminum 2-piece wheels. That's what it come with. I dig these wheels. They look really good. The pegs that come with these bikes are, in my opinion, they're just garbage. And so I got online and I bought some of these new old stock, old school looking clamp-on pegs. They're aluminum, and clamp those on there. They had kind of the same problem as the pegs that came with the bike. I was hoping they would be a little bit of an improvement, but they are actually longer, which helps, and they have better grip on them. But to solve the problem with them sliding down when you put your feet on them, no matter how tight you got them, I actually put a weld across the top of the collar here. I'm not the greatest at welding yet. I'm still working on that skill, but once I welded those, without these washers here, these clamps got real smashed in and were really ugly. So I actually added these washers and some lock washers on the ends of the bolts so that these won't turn whenever, I was still having trouble with them actually turning this way. So now I've got them actually pretty stationary. I'm really happy with how those come out. When I paint the frame again, I'm probably going to paint these collars, or whatever you would call that piece of hardware right there. Let's see. The brakes. These bikes, it's getting dark, sorry about the lighting. These bikes have a drum brake that's inside of the sprocket, and they work okay. They're better than nothing. Just, I wouldn't put a very fast motor on one of these and expect this brake to be able to stop the bike very effectively. But the good thing about these brakes is that, unlike the chain brake or the clutch brake on my little Indian, if the chain comes off, you still have brakes. And I've had the chain come off of this bike. I've had the chain come off of almost every bike I have. It's just a common thing to happen if you ride enough. I got a Chinese clutch on there. This is actually an interesting piece right here. My brother, he does a lot of scrap metal and stuff, and he's always finding stuff for me. A lot of the stuff in my collection came from him. He was cleaning out a garage that was just full of junk, and these people were probably go-kart racing people back in the day, and I actually was out there helping him clean out the stuff because he told me there was some stuff I'd probably like in there. And this is just one of the things that I found. I actually found two of these, and it turns out it's a vintage, I believe it's a Gem brand chain guard, and they were more common on the 2-cycle engines back in the 60s, I think. And I think it just looks sick on this bike. That's just my opinion, but you know, these bikes don't come with a kickstand, which is really annoying. So I welded this Azusa brand kickstand on here. I really like this bike. I like how it looks old school, and it's actually modern. I think they're made in California. I might be mistaken. They might be made in China, but I know Azusa's out of California. There's a leaf blower going next door, so it's kind of, I'm sure you can hear that. I really like the triple trees on this bike, how they're just straight across. It's almost like a taco mini bike, and the way the frame drops down in the back, spreads a kind of part like that, looks really good. Anyway, I'm gonna end this video because it's getting dark. That's about it as far as things to tell you about it. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and comment and leave a like if you like this video. I'm gonna start making more videos soon. Just thanks for watching.